Let's go back to the 1930s in the United States of America. Let's go back to a time when we had our own thing. Let's go back to the real reasons why we had our own thing. Segregationist America was an oppressive state of being. But within our own communities, our own thing kept us safe and joyful. It existed in communities, self-contained, self-supporting. And so in those times, it was also important for us to have a good time. Those good times were held in very safe spaces and Black-owned theaters, Black-owned juke joints, Black-owned restaurants. Yes, and the only way to know where these spaces were sometimes as you traveled America, got off the train, was to have in your pocket, your suitcase, your breast pocket on your coat, or in your purse, the Green Book. Yes, that wonderful advertising, wonderful informative document as to where all these wonderful spaces and places were across America, in the South, in the East, in the North, in the Midwest. Yes, the Green Book was the key directory to safety and a wonderful time with your own. The first Green Book was published in 1936, and that set the stage for making travel throughout America a whole lot easier. This historian, he remembers how when I used to travel with my family, my grandparents, from the East to the Midwest, from Washington, D.C. to places like Ohio, Illinois, and St. Louis, Missouri, the back of the trunk would be packed with picnic baskets, fried chicken, all sorts of baked goods. And we'd get on the road, not bright and early in the morning, but late at night, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning maybe. Why? Safer to travel then. You'd get to your spaces and places quicker. Yeah, my grandfather had it laid out. But there was something else important about these safe spaces. Something else important about achieving not just that safety, but that joy. It was the Chitlin Circuit. The Chitlin Circuit. The Chitlin Circuit was essential to supporting Black artists, making Black musicians and vocalists and comedians available to us. It's important to revisit that Chitlin Circuit. And the person to carry us through this all is my man, Dasan Ahanu.
Hello, hello, good folks. I want to welcome you all to the Chitlin Circuit. Tonight, we are here at the Arcade Hotel, and we have something very, very special for you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Of course you are. And y'all look wonderful. I know some of y'all went and got your suits tailored over at Progressive. I can tell. Well, did you get a little something to eat before you came through? Where'd you go? Legion Home or Stanton's? It's all right. Nobody brought me a plate. It's okay. We're going to go on ahead with the show. Now, these cats up next have been tearing up the scene with this thing called jazz. Here, with his big band and the first lady of song, open your hearts and your ears to Duke Ellington and Miss Ella Fitzgerald.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-I. It don't mean a thing. All you gotta do is It makes no difference if it's sweet or high. Just give that rhythm everything you got. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Oh baby, oh It don't mean a thing. All you gotta do is sing. Oh, It makes no difference if it's sweet or high. Just grab that rhythm and give it everything you've got. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
So, when we think about the Chitlin Circuit and all of those entertainers, we're talking about jazz, blues, comedy, movie stars, actresses and actors. We're talking about Count Basie, Duke Ellington, Dorothy Dandridge, Moms Mabley. We could even, yes, talk about a cat named Red Fox. Of course, you remember him on TV, but he had a long history on that Chitlin circuit before he hit the likes of television. Speaking of television, that's when television became available to so many people across the United States. Yeah, in the 1950s. 1956, the first black person got their own television show, a man by the name of Nat King Cole. Of course, that was challenged by so many others who couldn't appreciate a black man on television. Wrote in, challenged the advertisers. Think of that. White folks putting up some boycott mess in the 1950s, which did result in Nat King Cole stepping away from that show. But also happening in the 50s, earlier, was the Korean War. Never mind the fact that you had so many black men who had returned from World War II in the 1940s, but you also had men returning from the Korean War. And these men were not up for taking any mess. These men came back to communities where a whole host of folks had issues with the education being received, with the wholesale violence, keeping in mind that a oppressive violence was perpetrated throughout the South and in the North. Keep in mind that during the 50s, we went from, bebop jazz of the 40s to, cool, but more importantly, the hard bop of the 50s. So, yes, those jazz artists were very, very important. Those jazz singers were very, very important. The outlets for being able to hear and see these people live was on the Chitlin Circuit. Oh, yeah.
Did you say I've got a lot to learn? Don't think I'm trying not to learn. Since this is the perfect spot to learn, teach me tonight, starting with the ABC of it, right down to the XYZ of it. Help me solve the mystery of it. Teach me tonight. The sky's a blackboard high above you. If a shooting star goes by, I'll use that star to write I love you 1,000 times across the sky. One thing isn't very clear, my love. Should the teacher stand so near, my love? Graduation's almost here, my love. Teach me tonight. Clear, my love. Should the teacher stand so near, my love? Graduation's almost here, my love. Teach me tonight. Graduation's almost here, my love. Teach me tonight, tonight. Graduation's almost here, my love.
Y'all show some love to Dinah Washington. We are so glad that she could come here to Durham, North Carolina, and y'all showed up and showed out. Y'all looking real good, too. See, some of y'all went to Deluxe and got your hair cut, and some of y'all went over to Burma's and got y'all hair did. And I know I'm looking good, too. Good enough for Jet Magazine. Now, I just want to let y'all know, they do not take good care of a brother around here. Can someone go over to Congo Grill and get me a Coke, two pieces, and a piece of white bread? Anybody? I tried to ask them for a room at the Biltmore, and I ended up on a love seat in somebody's living room. So yeah, I know. Right now, y'all are picturing all of this sleeping on a love seat. Y'all all wrong. Well, I guess since now y'all is laughing and giggling, we can move on to the next performer. This next act has appeared multiple times on the Ed Sullivan Show and was born right here in the Hayti community of Durham, North Carolina. Now, if you do not find this funny, don't say nothing. Do like James Baldwin and go tell it on the mountain, but keep it to yourself. And if you feel like that you're being judged, all you gotta do is put your hand over your face and act constipated. Nobody be able to tell the difference. All right, without further ado, we're gonna bring our next performer to you. And it's none other than Mr. Pigmeat. Here come the judge, Markham.
Hello? Yes, madam. This is the... What's that? Give lessons to everybody, the blind, the crippled, and the crazy, from 8 to 80. This is $5 a lesson, payable in advance. You'll be here tomorrow? Okay, thank you. I'll be looking for you.
Howdy done, howdy done, howdy done.
How do you do, sir?
I was reading in the paper, at least a friend of mine read it to me, rather, where you wanted a boy to work. I come down to see if I get that job.
Well, I did advertise for a teacher, that's right.
You did?
Do you know what kind of a place this is?
No, what kind is it?
This is a love-making bureau.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you see, we teach lessons to everyone how to make love.
I see.
Do you know how to make love?
All my natural life, that's all I've ever done.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir.
You're a heavy lover.
Very heavy lover.
Well, I can use you then.
Okay, then.
You know all much
All
about
the
making
fine
love.
points, salad.
Now what?
That girl, salad, the green stuff I'm talking about now.
Oh, you mean your salary?
Yeah.
I've forgotten all about that.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Well, you being a heavy lover, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to make you happy.
I hope you do.
I'll give you $10 a week.
Who you gonna give the $10 to?
To you.
To me?
That's right.
I thought you wanted a first-class lover.
That's what I want.
No, you want a second-rate. I see that now.
Why do you say that?
Because you're offering second-rate money, that's why.
Well, that's the best I can do, buddy.
Can't do no better than that?
No, sir.
Well, you better get Clark Gable or one of them boys.
Now, just a minute. Come back here. Don't be so hasty. Maybe we can work out a deal.
Well, talk business then. That's all I should
need
do.
you around here.
All right, then.
You know all the fine points about making love?
Absolutely.
But then you won't work for $10 a week.
Positively won't work for $10 a week.
Well, I'll split the difference with you.
Okay.
I'll give you $20 a month.
Why'd you say that at first? I'd have been working now.
Okay, hang up your hat and get on the job.
Hey, somebody knocking on your door there. Somebody knocking on your door. You don't see what it is there. And bring me some cigarettes while you're out there, too.
Get up from there and answer.
Oh, I forgot for a minute. I thought...
What do you think I've got you hired around here to do?
Hello.
Good morning.
Is this the lovemaking bureau?
It certainly is.
Well, I'm so glad because I came down to get a few lessons in lovemaking.
Well, you're in the right place, madam.
Well, my husband says I'm getting kind of old and cold, and I don't know how to make love.
He's right. You don't. The average young girl today don't know how to make love because I haven't taught her. See, I'll tell you.
Just a minute. Hey, just a minute.
Because I haven't taught her the art.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Let me handle this.
I call myself helping you out, boss.
I don't need your help.
Okay,
I'm
Chief.
the boss in here.
Okay, Chief.
Well, madam, as I said before, you're in the right place. Our lessons are $5 apiece, payable in advance.
Why, that's perfectly all right with me.
Oh, she got the money right there. Let me get ready to go.
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to start to love that old girl. Like she's never been loved before, but I started loving that old girl this time. I ain't going to stop because I know. Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm charging my battery. I'll be ready in a minute. Don't worry about me all, boss.
Forget about the battery and come over here.
Yes, sir, Chief.
Well, you know, you told me that you're a heavy lover, didn't you?
Very much.
Here's a chance for you to prove it.
Okay.
This lady is your first pupil.
First pupil.
I want you to give her a very good lesson.
I will?
I have to go to my outer office. If anyone comes in here for me, come in and...
I will. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Boss. Yes, indeed. Little lady, go over and take off your hat and come right back here. I'm going to fall in love with this old girl today. Doggone her soul. Little lady, I understand you say your husband wants to quit you.
That's right.
Because he say you don't know how to make love.
That's what he said.
He's right. You don't know how to make love.
No.
The average young girl of the day don't know how to make love. Not the modern way of loving. Everything now is modernized.
Yes.
Even the cars are being salmonized nowadays. Now, let me tell you something, old lady. You imagine an old man, I suppose.
Yes, how do you know?
Bald-headed.
Yes.
I know what kind of love he expects right away. Let me tell you, little lady. Have you ever used any tea?
Well, I drink it every day at 4.
No, you don't think this here I'm talking about now. How about your wine? You like wine?
A little at a time.
Good. Get a bottle of muscatel wine.
Yes.
Get your red electrolyte bulb. Put it in the room, make the room all nice and warm and cozy. Get your silk negligee and put it on. Lay back in your boudoir. You begin to drink your wine. All at once you begin to feel high, dry, mellow as a shower. Reach up and grab your sugar daddy here. You place this hand here. Now when you start to do that, you got to be able to,
That's all.
I ain't started yet, boss. Don't worry about it.
Then what did I say?
Oh, don't cheat the girl. Give her money worth. The girl give you her money, boss. That ain't the way
Don't
to do.
cheat her?
No.
Are you going to tell me how to run my business?
No.
I'm still the boss in here.
Okay, Chief.
Madam, that was your first lesson.
Yes.
Now, if you care to continue, it'll cost you another $5.
That's perfectly all right.
You all right? Yes, let me get rid of that now. I love this time. I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna love it till tomorrow morning when I start loving this.
What are you doing now? What are you doing now?
I'm getting up a little more steam. I'll be ready.
Forget about the steam and come over here.
Okay, Chief.
Tell you what I want you to do.
What do you want me to do now?
I want you to go over there and grab the lady by the digits.
To do what?
I want you to grab the lady by the digits.
The digits?
Yes.
You mean the digits?
That's right.
Where you gonna be at, boss?
Right here.
Right here?
Surely.
Madam, with the digits?
Uh-huh.
No, boss, I can't bother digit with anybody being around. Sorry.
What did you say?
I can't bother the digit with anybody around, is what I
Now,
said.
listen, young man, let me tell you one thing. My father before me ran this office, and he grabbed digits in here.
Your man?
Yes.
In here?
That's right.
Oh, he was an old digit grabber, wasn't he?
And if you intend to work in here, you're going to grab some digits.
Well, one thing about it, you is the boss.
That's what I am.
If you say grab the digits, gonna be some digits grab here today.
Okay, get on your mark,
On
get
the mark.
set, let's go.
I'm
Come
going
on,
to the
let's
digits
go.
because you told me.
Oh, wait a
You told me to
minute.
grab the lady by her digits, didn't you?
I meant her finger.
Oh, boss, you got me so mixed up. I don't know where I'm at myself. Go into the other office, boss. I can run much better by myself.
Okay.
Yes, little lady, go over and take off the dress and come right back here.
Is it Sarah?
Very Sarah, very Sarah, very Sarah. I'm gonna love this old gal the way I know now. I don't know about what the boss talking about. Oh, that's doubt. He thought I'm going for steps now. Well, let me get rid of that. Yeah, now I'm gonna solid love this old gal. You grab your husband here. You place this hand here. That's all. That's all.
What do you mean?
How's it gonna be all? It can't be all right.
What are you doing? What are you doing in my office?
What do you mean I'm doing?
This is my office.
I don't care who.
I know how to run my
You
business.
acting right
And
now.
just a minute. I mean, just a minute, and keep quiet. And young lady, if you care to continue with your lessons, it will still cost you another $5.
Well, but doggone if I ain't gonna pay this for myself. I got
Come on in our office. I want to talk to you.
Well, all right then.
Hey! What about me?
The 1960s, oh yes, a very major point in time because not taking it no more, not willing to accept nonsense no more. In the 60s, there were major challenges raised by our people to instill a better quality of life, to instill the right to vote. Sounds very familiar, doesn't it? But in the 60s, there was a whole lot more going on the planet as well as in this country. Chitlin Circuit was going strong. There were major spaces and places in this country, places like Birmingham, Alabama, Detroit, Washington, D.C. with its Howard Theater. Ah, yes, the South, the North, and the Midwest was a part of this Chitlin Circuit that continued to offer up safe spaces for wonderful and pleasurable evenings of entertainment, comedy, music, and, yeah, the discussions probably centered around organizing to bring about change. Yes, the Chitlin Circuit of the 60s probably echoed within the spirit of the times, within the spirit of calls and planning for change, energized by the music, by the comedy, as well as the satire, as well as the energy given to us in voice that was taken to the streets to bring about change. Yes, the Chitlin Circuit was in effect in the 60s.
They call homeless people vagabonds, but I call them kin. Because my soul remembers what it's like to wander aimlessly, in search of its origin, in search of its place. See, the house I was raised in was my only homeland. The only middle passage was the middle class existence that my mother hoped my passing grades would lead me into. But see, my soul never forgot. My soul never forgot. My soul never forgot. Slave barges and auction blocks, black coals and Venus Hottentots. Ask Eli Whitney if he knew they divide a country. Like I asked the school system if they know they divide a people by fostering the production of ignorance to their own history, but my soul never forgot. Woo! My no. See, I'm just a vagabond searching for his place homeless, rebelling against societal norms like Gabriel Prosser, Denmark Vesey, Nat Turner, but betrayed by my own indifference. Dred Scott, John Brown. I treat my journal like an abolitionist and Frederick Douglass my nightmares away, but my soul never forgot. My soul never forgot. Woo! Yes. I immersed myself in the Civil War and let my heart and mind fight. My insight found emancipation and my reconstruction began. So I'm writing with a slave hand, letting my heart send wisdom north, a great migration of understanding. Tell Plessy, I still keep my ancestors separate but equal to the system. Consciousness flowing through a renaissance like Harlem, words flowing through my pen like that Black Star line, standing in the midst of a white page like the Scottsboro Nine, and my soul never forgot. Jackie Robinson ignorance, Alan Locke's New Negro, Emmett Till feels until a Greensboro force sets in and a civil rights movement grows. So follow me, my kinfolk, my vagabonds. Cast aside your cardboard existence, your tomb of capitalism and patriarchy. See, come with me. Understand your purpose. Recognize that the skin you covered in means that you are adorned by the sun to be excellence, to be royalty. We all understand it. We know our place. They can never take it away from us. It is not on the curb of success. We will not accept where we have been put, what they do against us, how they attack us. See, we understand our legacy. We know our traditions. We understand our value. We hold together our families and community. We will claim our deliverance, rebel against the institutions. We will rebel against all the tribulation. We are powerful, amazing. I know our value. I know our worth because my soul never forgot. And that, my dear vagabonds, is why I am black and proud. Y'all still doing all right? I know y'all are. You know, and I think it's the perfect time to get back to some music with the band. Now, before we do that, I just want to take an opportunity to check in with y'all a little bit. Make sure y'all are good, especially when y'all leave from here. Now, if you need some gas, you can go to Granite's or you can go to Clay's. If you need something to drink, you can go over to Garrett's. And if you want to join me, now I'm thinking about heading over to Hollywood after the show. Now, if you come, it's your treat. I'm just sort of playing. We're going to keep the show moving right along. And this next performer, I don't think you've seen anything like it. Appearing on the Bing Crosby Show, the Frank Sinatra Show, the Ed Sullivan Show, the Nat King Cole Show, and all over the place. Lord Jesus, I'm tired just talking about it. Are you ready? Because it's going to be an experience unlike any other. Prepare yourselves for Aretha Franklin.
What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, do you know I got it? And all I'm asking is for a little respect when you get home. Yeah, baby, when you get home, mister, I ain't gonna do you wrong, 'cause I don't wanna. I ain't gonna do you wrong, 'cause I don't wanna. And all I'm asking is for a little respect when you, hey, when you get home. I'm about to give you all of my money, and all I'm asking in return, honey, is to give me my promise when you get home. Yeah, suck it to me when you get home. Hey, baby. Ooh, your kisses sweeter than honey. And guess what? So is my money. And all I want you to do for me is bring it when you get home. Hey, baby. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Take care of TCB. Ooh. I get tired, but I keep on trying. You're running out of fools, and I ain't lying. Hey, just a little respect. Yeah. A little respect.
Yes. The 70s. Integration. The Vietnam War. Urban removal, as we all know it to have been. These challenges represented in the 70s also challenged the Chitlin Circuit, challenged many of these wonderful spaces and places, including in Durham, North Carolina, including even the Howard Theater in Washington, D.C., including so many of our major urban centers. Yeah, the freedom to travel had been established in so many ways. Not to say that there were not still challenges of potential violence and even death. But at the self-same time, those artists, those musicians, vocalists, singers, dancers, comedians carried forth, some of them transitioning to television, some of them continuing on in recordings. But yes, the 70s manifested a very clear and unfortunate dismantling and destruction of those former spaces and places of what could be said to be black get-down culture. But there was still some getting down going on in the 70s. And so while we can miss so many of these spaces and places for what they provided, it is certainly up to us to still enjoy ourselves, to get down on the dance floor, just like with that transition of the music to funk and to R&B. The Chitlin Circuit had its heyday, but the musicians and artists were still going strong. Musicians and artists still carrying on traditions of significant cultural productivity from the 70s into the next decade.
Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. Good song. I heard he had a style, and so I came to see him and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I felt so flushed with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. I felt he'd found my letters and read each one out loud. I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. He sang as if he knew me in all my dark despair. He looked right through me as if I wasn't there. And he just kept on singing, singing clear and strong, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
Oh, yeah. This is an old song I know everybody knows. Y'all come on. Wherever you are, if you know the words to the song, sing along. And it goes like this. It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. 'Cause that was the day that my daddy died. I never got a chance to see him. Never heard nothing but bad things about him. And mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. Hamilton's, if you don't mind, help me sing the song. Papa was a rolling stone. That coming, wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, oh, he left us was alone.
true what they say. Papa never worked a day in his life.
And mama,
Come on.
dad talk going around town saying Papa had 3 outside children and another wife.
And that ain't right.
Heard talk about Papa was a storefront preacher.
Yeah.
Talking about saving soul and still was teaching. Doing dirt and still in the name of the law. Yeah.
Help us sing. Papa was a rolling stone.
All right.
Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
And when he died, he left us
Was alone.
One more time for me, if you don't mind.
Papa was a rolling stone.
Oh, they say,
Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
and when he died, he left
Was
us
alone. Brother, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Well,
The 80s, Reaganism. Yeah, Reaganism. The body politic of the times, also the continued urban renewal efforts, the vestiges of the Chitlin Circuit, while maybe some retaining their physical structures, their active contribution to being spaces and outlets for musicians and other artists to tour the country into black communities directly and specifically, were met with the challenges generated by a transition to mega concerts that we see to this very day. The 80s offered up outlets still on television to see and hear some of these artists. The recording industry started to transition from vinyl and cassettes, long since having given up 8-track tapes, to compact discs. That transition would give way to the 90s with a whole nother outlook to be considered relative to the traditions of this cultural productivity that was nurtured, sustained, and presented on the Chitlin Circuit. A renaissance into the 21st century is where we find ourselves, with black business networks, the publishing and presentation of music online, and in these times, we will find a way to sustain black joy, because guess what, y'all? The music ain't stopped. Neither has the cultural productivity of our creative intellectuals. The Chitlin Circuit should serve as an inspiration for what can be, not what was. The Chitlin Circuit was a heyday, and there are many more to come. Let me hear you say, hey, hey, hey. More good stuff is on the way.
This group of North Carolina natives got their start as background vocalists for Grammy winner Anthony Hamilton. And then, by releasing a number of unique and distinct cover songs on the internet, they gained a huge and loyal following. After going viral a number of times, they found themselves on national radio and television. They brought to us their highly anticipated debut album, Watch the Tones, and it received rave reviews. After that, they fed us one more time with Watch the Tones, the B-sides. And then in the midst of everything that is going on, they fed the times by providing us with 1964. Y'all, with the wonderful presence and the chops to match, they put on a tremendous and dynamic stage show. I'm so excited. Y'all get yourselves ready for the Hamiltons.
Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I come to you courtesy of COVID-19. Now, because of COVID-19, there's nobody here right now. But this is coming straight from our hearts to yours. So wherever you are, I just want you to grab somebody close. Hold them real tight. We're about to sing your love song here. And I hope you don't mind. But to it, there's a whole lot of folk watching at home. And I find it not robbery if you take your time and sing to the people at home. Because somebody want to hear this. Come on, sing it with me.
Girl, I just want your loving. And that's about the only thing. The only thing. Yeah. You make your own way and I like it, girl. And you never give a thing from me. But maybe now that my heart is calling, we should stop playing these games, girl, and just be something like serious. If I give myself away, oh, yeah. Tell me if you wanna stay. Oh, baby, I wanna be serious. I said I wanna be. And if I give myself to you, ooh, tell me what you gonna do. Oh, baby, I wanna be serious. Oh, with you.
Listen, she don't need no money. This goes out to the independent women. Yeah. She don't need no fancy thing. Oh, yeah. Everything you need, she got it. Ooh. She can even spend the money on me. Girl, I need you to realize, look here, that I don't need your money and I don't want to waste my time. No, cause I just need to do, oh baby.
I give myself away. Ooh. Tell me if you don't understand.
Oh,
baby,
I wanna be serious.
Ooh, and if I give myself to you, tell me what you're gonna do. Oh, baby, I wanna be serious. Let me talk to him real quick. Come on. Now you pay the cost to be the boss. Now. But pretty lady, I do too. Yeah. And I must admit there is chemistry that's easy to see. I can't think about nothing but you. Oh, girl, even when I say that I do not mind that love, long as it's that kind of sweet. Girl, I don't mind, but what I need to know is if I give myself away, oh, tell me if you're gonna stay. Oh, baby, I wanna be serious. And if I give myself to you, tell me what you're gonna do. Oh, baby, alright. I wanna be serious.
lift your hands, lift your voices and sing with us.
Girl, I wanna be,
Oh yeah, all right.
serious with you.
Whoa,
When are you gonna see?
it'll make you groove just like this one. All right.
What are you gonna do? Girl, I wanna be
Girl, I just wanna be
serious with you.
Yeah, all right. Sing it with me.
are you gonna see?
Well,
what are you gonna do?
breaking out one time right now. Clap your hands now. Get up, y'all. Clap your hands now. Wherever you are, clap your hands now. Don't be you, just clap your hands. If you at home, clap your hands now. On Facebook, clap your hands now. Instagram, clap your hands now. Everybody, clap. Heartbreak right here, right here, right here. Now, this song, fellas, I tell you, it feel real good. There ain't nobody in here but us. Staying getting a little heavy. So I want to have a little fun here. Y'all down? All right. I like him. Feel like James Brown, they gonna talk back to me. I said, man, hey, feel good in this mother, don't it? Hey. Y'all didn't know what the hell James was saying. But look here. I want to go to the one. Can I go to the one? Yeah. But this song reminds me of an oldie but goodie. And Tui, I think you know what I'm talking about, because we talked about it when we recorded this song. Do that song I'm talking about. Come on.
Do the things that keep a smile on the face.
Yeah. Say the things that make you feel better every day now.
Got to stay on top of the P's and Q's. Yeah.
If you don't know woman, you can easily do what I want to tell you. A woman gotta have it. Yeah, a woman gotta have it. Ooh-wee. Tui, do it for me one more time. Heartbreak right here.
Got to stay on top of, keep a smile on the face.
Yeah, say the thing to make you feel better every day.
Got to stay on top of the P's and Q's.
Yeah, if you don't, the woman, you can easily lose. Or what we want to tell you is a woman gotta have it. Yeah. A woman gotta have it. Let's take it back to the bridge.
Girl, I wanna be
feel real good right now.
Serious with you.
Feel real good right now.
When are you gonna see?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Girl, I wanna be
sing it for me now.
Serious with you.
Yeah. All right.
When are you gonna see?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
All right. All right. We're going to keep the party moving. Now this one is another one of our favorites. It's another original. And you can get it right now where all digital music is sold. Look for the Hamilton. And we're going to sing it for you now. Come on, fellas. If you like it, you're sweet and sugar, just like honey. And that's the way I like it. I get excited.
And you turn me on the way you do me. It's like ecstasy. And it drives me crazy, but I love it, lady. Oh, why?
Every time I think about you, sugar, I promise, oh, baby,
Never gonna let you go.
I'm gonna sing this evening.
Never gonna let you go.
Nobody,
Never gonna let you go. Yeah, because I need you hot. I want you, baby. Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Yeah, because sugar daddy.
sweet baby loving, I'm gonna sing this evening. Drive me insane. I go crazy, good God Almighty. And I can't wait to taste it, girl, you got me crazy.
Come here, baby. All right, my love. It's called.
Say, Jeffrey.
Can you hear it, girl? Let's do that thing that lovers say. See what I'm trying to say, baby, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go. Just can't do it, I'm never gonna let you go. Yeah, because I need you, honey. I want you, baby. Never gonna let you go. No, no, I'm never gonna let you go. No, I'm never gonna let you go. Yeah, cause I'm your sugar daddy. Call me. You see, girl, I really like the things that you do, and you make me feel so good. I'm just trying to get you next to me, baby. Yeah. You be the sugar, I'll be the daddy. Hey.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Fellas, break it down. I can't wait much longer. You getting stronger and stronger. I feel like singing a little bit. Baby, when I get this feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing. Make me feel so fine. I'ma leave this thing alone. Help me relieve my sexual healing. We got to go back down the road. Sexual healing. Y'all come on and help me sing this real quick. Healing my body. Help me sing, y'all. Healing my body, healing my body, ooh, healing my body, healing my body, one more time, healing my body. Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Because we enjoyed ourselves real quick. We gotta go. Everybody come on. Clap, clap, clap for that. Wherever you are, we gonna sing for you. Yeah. Look at here. You got to be kidding me. Oh, if you think that I'm a fool. I've been around too long. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you once. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna say it again. Woo, baby, I love you. Well, now, but these are days you got to win. Yeah, now, baby, as long as you're rocking with me, you never go wrong. I like that, brother. 'Cause this love is true. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. And now, together we can never be weak. Well, but only be strong. No longer wasting each other's time. This time we gotta do it right. Sing some. We gotta treat each other right, baby. Now, can we make love and that's so fine? We gotta do this thing together. If you want it to last forever, you got to be loving me. You gotta be loving me. You gotta be loving me. Yeah, the way that I love you. You gotta be loving me. You gotta be loving me. You got to be loving me. Yeah, the way that I love you. You got to be kidding me. If you think that I'm a fool, oh yeah, I've been around too long. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what. I ain't gonna say it again. Ooh, baby, I love you. Oh, yeah. But this thing has got to end. Long as you're rocking with me now, never go wrong. That's right. There's a love into you. Oh, Heaven bound. Together we will never be weak, girl. We'll always be strong. Cause that's me and you, baby.
That's right.
Oh, girl.
Nah, nah, nah.
All right.
No longer wasting
Oh,
each other's time. This time we gotta do it right.
We got to do it right.
We gotta treat each other right. Can we make love and not fight? We gotta do this thing, yeah. But if you want it to last forever, you gotta be loving me. You gotta be loving me.
You got to be
Loving me.
just like the way that I love you.
Oh,
You got to be
loving me.
You got to be
Loving me.
You gotta be
Loving me.
Oh, I said, now come on. Well, now you gotta be loving me. I said, come on, come. Yes, you gotta be loving me. Everybody in the building.
Yes, sir.
Have yourself a good time.
Have yourself a good
You
time.
ought to have yourself a good time.
Have yourself a good time.
Why, yeah, now you gotta be loving me. Don't you? Don't you? Oh, you gotta. We gotta go, y'all. Oh, loving me. Oh, me. Yeah, me. I said, well, you gotta be loving me. Put the hands on me. Oh, me. Good God, I'm on me. Oh, yeah, you gotta be loving me. Have yourself a good time.
Have yourself a good
Oh,
time.
have yourself a good time.
Have yourself a
Have
good time.
yourself a
Yes,
good
you
time.
got to have yourself a
Oh,
good time.
yeah, have yourself a
Yes,
good
you got to
time.
have yourself a good time.
Say yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Say yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody say yeah. Thank you. God bless you. We're the Hamiltons, and we had fun. God bless you. Until then, bless you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Yes,
Come on.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. God bless you.
All right.
may be something you can't understand. I spent so much time here in this great big world, trying hard to be your little girl. But now I'm older and a little bit wiser, and though I love you, I've got my own desires. There's a woman in me that needs to be free, and she won't let me sleep until I make it known that I'm paying my own bills. I'm making my decision. I do just what I feel, trusting my inhibitions. It's my prerogative to live the way I live. Just thought I'd let you know but I'm grown now. I gotta do what I gotta do as a woman. Please know you've shown me how. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, baby, what's up?
I'm cool, how are you?
Yeah, so...
I was just calling.
So what you trying to say?
It just don't feel like it's gonna work out between us.
What do you mean it's not gonna work out, baby?
I just don't know. It's a feeling inside of me, you know?
Baby. But every now and then the night falls, and I lay in bed like I did as a kid, hoping and praying that my mama would call.